Hey everyone! Today we're blasting off into the cosmos to explore the 7 wonders of our solar system. You might be thinking, 7 wonders? Isn't that just for ancient ruins and pyramids? Well, the universe has its own incredible wonders right here in our solar system. These things are huge, mysterious, and downright fascinating. We're about to embark on a cosmic adventure that'll take us to the biggest volcano, a storm that's been raging for centuries, and even a moon that might have aliens swimming in its oceans. You won't want to miss this. First up, let's talk about Olympus Mons, the biggest volcano in our solar system, on Mars. This thing isn't just big, it's massive. Imagine a volcano 3 times the height of Mount Everest. It's so wide that if you stood at the base on one side, you wouldn't even be able to see the other side. The curve of Mars itself would hide it from view. Scientists reckon Olympus Mons is still active, which is both terrifying and amazing. Just picture a volcano so tall that it punches through Mars's thin atmosphere, practically reaching space. Olympus Mons is a shield volcano formed by lava flowing out slowly and spreading over a wide area. Over millions of years, those lava flows built up layer by layer, creating this incredible, massive mountain. So next time you see a picture of Mars, think about Olympus Mons, the giant volcano lurking on its surface. Next, we've got the Great Red Spot on Jupiter. It's a storm that's been raging for centuries. You think Earth's hurricanes are bad? Jupiter laughs at us. This storm is so big, you could fit the entire Earth inside it twice. Imagine our whole planet swallowed up by a single storm. It's been swirling for at least 300 years. Probably longer, and no one really knows when or if it's ever going to stop. Some scientists think it might even be a permanent feature of Jupiter. The winds in the Great Red Spot reach speeds of over 400 miles per hour. Scientists use telescopes and spacecraft like Juno to study it and learn more about its composition and winds. Imagine being a space explorer and seeing the Great Red Spot up close. It would be a sight you'd never forget. This swirling vortex of red and orange clouds, bigger than our entire planet. So, the next time you look up at Jupiter and see that little red dot, remember the Great Red Spot, a storm for the ages. Now let's head out to Saturn. We're talking about those rings. Saturn wouldn't be Saturn without them. But have you ever really thought about what those rings are made of? It's billions of tiny pieces of ice and rock, all just floating around Saturn in a giant cosmic ballet. These rings are huge. They stretch out for over 175,000 miles. They look smooth from a distance, but up close, it's chaos. Each piece of ice and rock is whizzing around Saturn at crazy speeds, all held together by the planet's gravity. It's like a perfectly choreographed dance, with each piece moving in sync with all the others. Saturn's rings are not going to be around forever. They're slowly but surely disappearing, getting pulled into the planet by its gravity. Scientists estimate that the rings might only last for another 100 million years or so. So, if you ever get the chance to see Saturn through a telescope, take a good, long look at those rings and appreciate their beauty while you can. They're a true wonder of our solar system. Chapter 4. Enceladus, the moon with hidden oceans. Let's talk about Enceladus, one of Saturn's many moons. You might not think much of it when you first see it, just another frozen rock in space, right? Wrong. Enceladus has geysers. These geysers shoot water and ice hundreds of miles into space. Imagine looking up and seeing giant plumes of water ice erupting from the surface of a moon. And here's the kicker. We think there's an ocean underneath all that ice on Enceladus. A liquid ocean full of salty water, just like the oceans here on Earth. Scientists believe that the geysers are erupting from this hidden ocean, spewing water vapor and ice particles out into space. There could be life on Enceladus, hiding under that icy shell. Scientists are planning future missions to study it in more detail. They want to send probes to fly through those geysers and analyze the water, searching for any signs of microscopic organisms. Imagine the headlines, "Life found on Enceladus." It would be one of the biggest discoveries in human history. So keep your eye on Enceladus, everyone. It's a tiny moon with a huge secret. Chapter 5, Io, the volcanic moon of Jupiter. You can't talk about wonders without mentioning Io, another of Jupiter's fascinating moons. Io is the most volcanic place in the solar system. We're talking hundreds of active volcanoes, constantly spewing lava everywhere. Imagine a world where the ground is constantly rumbling and exploding, with molten rock shooting miles into the sky. The whole surface of Io looks like a pizza, with all these weird colors from the sulfur and volcanic eruptions. There are yellows, oranges, reds, browns, you name it, Io's got it. Some of these volcanoes shoot lava plumes over 200 miles into space. The reason Io is so volcanically active is because of Jupiter's incredible gravity. The giant planet's gravitational pull is constantly squeezing and stretching Io, generating immense heat inside the moon. Scientists are fascinated by Io because it gives them a chance to study volcanism on a scale that's impossible to find anywhere else in the solar system. So next time you think about volcanoes, don't just think about the ones here on Earth. Remember Io, the moon that's constantly erupting. Chapter 6, Titan, the moon with methane rain. Let's swing over to Titan, another moon of Saturn. It's the only place in the solar system, besides Earth, that has lakes and rivers. But these lakes aren't filled with water. They're filled with liquid methane. On Titan, it rains methane. It flows in rivers, and it pools in lakes. Imagine a world where you could sail down a river of liquid natural gas or go for a swim in a lake of flammable hydrocarbons. The average temperature on Titan is a frigid minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. You'd need a spacesuit just to walk around because the temperatures are ridiculously low and the atmosphere is unbreathable for us humans. But the fact that Titan has this Earth-like cycle of liquids, with methane evaporating, forming clouds, raining down and flowing in rivers and lakes, is absolutely insane. Studying Titan could give us clues about how life formed on our own planet. So, Titan, with its methane rain, its icy volcanoes, and its potential for harboring strange and wonderful life forms, is a place that definitely deserves a spot on our list of the 7 wonders of the solar system. Chapter 7, the Sun, our very own star. And last but not least, we've got the Sun. It's the reason we're all here. This massive ball of fire in the sky, burning at millions of degrees, is constantly pumping out energy that makes life on Earth possible. Without the sun's warmth and light, our planet would be a frozen, lifeless rock. The sun is so big that over 1 million Earths could fit inside it. Imagine that, 1 million of our planet, all crammed together inside that giant ball of fire. The sun is incredibly powerful. It's constantly releasing energy in the form of light and heat, as well as solar flares and coronal mass ejections, massive bursts of plasma that can shoot out into space at incredible speeds. These solar flares can be both beautiful and dangerous. They create the auroras, those shimmering curtains of light that dance in the sky near Earth's poles. But they can also knock out satellites, disrupt communications, and even cause power outages on Earth if they're strong enough. One day, the sun's going to burn out. But for now, the sun is our own personal furnace, keeping everything in the solar system in check. So next time you feel the sun's warmth on your face, take a moment to appreciate our very own star. Otro, thanks for exploring. There you have it, folks. The 7 wonders of the solar system. These are just a few of the things that make space so unbelievably cool. Every time you look up at the stars, remember that we're part of this incredible cosmic dance, with volcanoes bigger than mountains, storms that last centuries, and moons with lakes of methane. And that's just in our little corner of the universe. Who knows what else is out there, waiting to be discovered? So if you liked this cosmic journey, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more out-of-this-world content, and share this video with your mates. Until next time, this is Hamza AI, signing off from the stars.